Hi everybody and welcome to Hashtag Tea Tuesday. Today it's the vanilla chai. Thank God I'm still alive. I just came in the house from having my hot water heater relit. I ran out of propane today and I had to relight my Mr. heater in my house, and my hot water heater outside had to be lit. My neighbor has been doing it for me lately because I've really been struggling with getting it to light and stay lit and do everything it needs to do. Well, God love him, he doesn't always use his noggin. And why, I don't know, but the pilot light was lit. He went to turn it on, but I think he turned it towards off instead, but not all the way off, and the pilot light went out. So I handed him the lighter, and instead of going back and doing the routine where you turn it off, wait 5 minutes for the gas to disappear, and then light your pilot again, he didn't do that. He lit the flame and whoosh, big old flame shot out of the hot water heater. We were lucky that we didn't die. So welcome to Hashtag Tea Tuesday. I'm still alive. Whoa. I just went, oh my gosh. I'm like, we could have been just blown to smithereens right there. I think he felt kind of bad about it. I didn't say anything. I just was like, okay, we're good. We're good. Glory to God, we're good. We're all good. On today's Hashtag Tea Tuesday, I'm going to be doing a couple of things. First, I'm starving, and so I'm going to use my Instant Pot, and I'm going to make just some mashed potatoes in the Instant Pot, and I'm going to throw peas in there with the mashed potatoes and mushrooms and some seasoning, and that's going to be dinner. So I'm going to peel the potatoes and get them into my Instant Pot. So let's get going on that, and then I'll tell you about part 2 when I come back. Also, just a reminder, make sure to hit that like button when you come in or before you leave. Give that like button a tap. It really apparently makes a huge difference on YouTube sharing my videos out to other people. So that like button is really super important. Also, if you're new to this channel, welcome, and hit that subscription button so you get notified every time I upload a new video. All right, we're going to get going on the mashed potatoes. I've already put about 6 cups of water in here, and now I'm going to put in some salt. These puppies are gigantic, so I'm only going to use 2. Peeling potatoes scares the living daylights out of me. The potato squirts out of my hand and I cut myself with the peeler. I'm peeling them. You don't have to if you don't want to, but you don't have to cut them up. There it is in the pot. Okay, I'm going to get it ready to go. I'm going to put the lid on. I'm going to set this for pressure cook normal. I like 10 minutes. We're going to go with that. So while I'm hanging out here, I want to give you your tea. There you go. Vanilla chai. Enjoy it. Okay. I got myself a new light and a new tripod, and I have blue light right now. I need you to tell me what lighting you like so that when I film, I'll know whether it looks good to you, the audience, or not. So we're going to hit a few here. That's purple. That's a rainbow. That's another rainbow, but it's just changing colors. Okay, but not as fast as a regular rainbow. This is the primary colors, all of them. Whoa! We don't want to give anybody a seizure. This is red and it's going in and out. Now we have green. It's doing this by itself. Now we have blue, yellow. I like yellow. That looks pretty good. Ooh, a tealy blue. That's really pretty. And now it's kind of a fuchsia. And we're back to red again. Bright green, blue. I think it's done its gamut. Okay, so I want to get back to white, and I'm not quite sure how to do that. Let's see. Let me play with it. That's not... Oh, I have to aim it at the... I have to aim the remote at this thing right here. And it should do something. There we go. I want to get just back to white. I like yellow. What do you think of yellow? There's white. And I don't know how to get back to yellow unless I go through the whole gamut again. But I like yellow. That's a minty green. That's a fuchsia. That's a minty, that's a wild, really bright green. Teal, purple, rainbow, rainbow. Blink, blink. I want to get back to yellow. There's yellow. I think that does my skin tone the best. What do you think? I like it. Okay, so it came with a remote too. I mean, $20 for this thing. So I had to go up to Walmart today. I decided to go ahead and throw the tires on my car today. Praise the Lord! Yay, that's done. $421 is what it costs to get those tires put on. And my car is back to riding like a car is supposed to. I'm so happy. Yeah. Another awesome thing that happened today was it snowed. I went to Dollar Tree and Ace, and I'll drop that little video in here. I came into Walmart to buy paint, and they don't have any. So I'm going to have to go over to Ace to get paint. I did pick this up. Thank goodness I need these. I couldn't record inside the store because my battery is almost dying, but I bought paint at Ace Hardware. I went into Dollar Tree. It's around here somewhere. There. I went into Dollar Tree and just picked up some more C&Is, so up close and out there. And now I'm going to head home, but what's wonderful, it's snowing! It was coming down really big flakes a minute ago, but it has calmed down. I'm just happy it's snowing. Yay! I went to Dollar Tree and there's no haul. Just got necessities. I got more eyeglasses. I got Bath and Body. I got their equivalent to Advil. I picked up, I don't even remember. I don't remember what I picked up. Christmas is still up in my house. It's going to be coming down probably New Year's Day. I'll take it down. I don't generally even leave it up past the 26th. On the 26th, it's out of here. But this year, it has been super windy since Christmas, and I haven't felt like going outside and dealing with the wind and being 30 degrees out there. So I wasn't in the mood for that. I told you that there was going to be part 2. I'm going to share some things that are personal today with me. You know I'm a believer. I'm looking for prayer. I'm looking for prayer for my family. And if you want to hang around and listen to my sad story as to why this family needs prayer, please do that. So I am going to get set up to sit down and tell you what's going on. Before I delve into my sad story, I want to share this with you. I'm going to be painting in here. I got a burr in my saddle and decided I need a project. And in the wintertime, there aren't a lot of projects that you can do outside around here. So I have 2 colors that I'm going to be using. And one of them is this color right here. Venetian Rose. That's an accent color. And then the color that I'm putting on the wall, I don't know. It's a linen color. It's whiter than what I expected it to be. But that's okay. That's all right. And then I wanted to show you this. I'm burning this right now in you put the candle underneath and the wax melts on top. Wow, this smells really good. I got it at Walmart. So here's just a sneak peek. This is the before. I've already started over here, but this is not the color that it's going to end up being right here. Okay, that's the sneak peek. Here's the situation. I have 2 family members that I need prayer for, and I cannot give their names because I want to keep them anonymous. But suffice it to say, the Lord will know that you are praying. Just say you want to pray for Winter's family. 2 people specifically. I have 2 family members that are in literally a desperate situation right now. One of them tried to commit suicide about 2 months ago and is struggling to fight that demon off of themselves. The other person is so far gone in the alcoholism that the person literally lied to me on the telephone. I had not spoken to this person for over 2 years, and when I spoke to this person said to me, I quit drinking 6 weeks ago. I haven't had a drink in 6 weeks, and said it while drunk. I am asking for prayer for these 2 people. And it stunned me to come to the realization how hard it must be to quit drinking. The person who tried to commit suicide several months ago has sworn to sobriety and is reading the Bible, and I've been ministering to this person about you have to let God take over. You cannot do this by yourself. God has to be number 1 in your life. And if you make him number 1 in your life, it's going to change everything. The devil just keeps attacking and keeps attacking this person. This person had said to me, I found a church. This person is stuck in a place where it's real hard to find a Bible church. I didn't talk to this person for 3 days. And when I did talk to this person, they were drinking again. And I was like, oh my goodness. I get a text message. I think it was Christmas Day. I'm not really sure if it was Christmas Day or the day after Christmas, but this person was in the hospital, apparently had drunk themselves and into a racing heart and panic attacks, and the person passed out. It's my potatoes. I got to go check. I'm going to vent these. Oh, they're not done. They've got to go another 10 minutes. So this person ended up in the hospital and texted me and said, I'm in the hospital and this is what I did, and I was just okay. I'm not disappointed in you, and you need to be all in with the Lord. And then the Lord later on that day gave me a revelation that what happened, the catalyst was I found a Bible church. And then Satan stepped in because he didn't want this person to go to church and caused this binge thing of drinking for 3 days straight. It ended up hospitalizing this person. I've got that on my plate. Then I have this other person that the drinking that this other one is doing, any alcohol is bad for you. But this particular alcohol, which is Jägermeister and Monster, it's called a certain something kind of a drink, but you pour a shot of Jaeger into a shot glass, and then you put the shot glass inside a cup that is larger than the shot glass, and you pour Monster into the outer part. So you've got the shot glass with Jaeger, and then the outer part, which is the bigger glass, has Monster in it, and you drink it all at once. And to me, I can't stand licorice in the first place, and it reeks of that odor. It's horrible. This person has been drinking this now going on 5 years straight. It began drinking 5 years ago, and this is the person who has progressed to the point that I'm being lied to. And this person is lying to everybody, saying that they're not drinking when it's obvious that they are. I need prayer for these people. But the next thing I want to talk about is how unbelievably hard it must be for people to quit drinking, because I'm watching these two people literally destroy their lives. And what's astounding to me is they both come from an alcoholic parentage background, where the one that is drinking the Jaeger lost their dad at the age of 49 to alcoholism. He was having seizures and he died of alcoholism. This person is currently 50 years old, and I don't want to see this person die. I don't want to bury this person. I don't want to bury the other person who tried to take their own life just a few months ago and still is struggling with wanting to be on this earth. I've asked others to pray for these two people, and I'm reaching out to you, the globe, to pray for these two people and to pray for everybody, all of humanity. We need such prayer right now. If the signs are not apparent to those who do not believe in a maker, he's trying to get your attention. I quit drinking. This is why this has really been a real struggle for me. I'll give you my backstory real quick. I come from alcoholic parents. I was not a drinker because I didn't want to do what they did to myself or to my children that I had. I would have a drink once in a while and it would make me sick. I'd throw up because I'd have more than one, or even just having one drink would make me real sick and I'd throw up. My husband and I got married. I hadn't touched alcohol in I don't know how long. And to celebrate, our witnesses had bought champagne and we poured, I'm not joking, that much into a glass and shared it. I was so drunk that I couldn't even stand up straight. And I'm like, we got to go eat. We got to go eat right now. We didn't drink. Then my husband and son were killed in a car accident, and I was having issues with one of my kids, and a thing happened to where I was told, you can't drink at all. I'm like, hell yeah, watch me. I didn't drink, but watch me. Don't tell me I can't do something. That was my attitude back then. Straight to a liquor store. I go and buy myself some rum because I like Bacardi Light and Diet Coke. And my husband, I bought him some. This was before he died. I got home and I mixed that first drink and I felt my brain tilt. And I went, you're now addicted to alcohol. And I was for 22 years. I drank every day for 22 years. The only time I didn't miss drinking, but missed drinking was when I was a truck driver. I never drank when I was on the road. I wouldn't have a beer, nothing. You could get beer at truck stops. Nothing. If it wasn't rum, I didn't want anything to do with it. And I just wouldn't drink when I drove. And then I'd come home and just enjoy the living daylights out of my rum and Coke while I was home, and then go back out on the road and not drink. And just the weirdest thing. I never drank into oblivion. I monitored my shots until I retired and moved in here. And then I could drink all day. And I was drinking all day. I'd get up in the morning with my tea and in it went. I'd become my mother. In 2019, I had kids that were estranged from me. We weren't talking and all this and that. And the Lord literally, a vision appeared before my eyes, and he's sitting right there. And he said, I have blessings to pour out on you, but you have to quit drinking. I had a rum and Coke sitting right next to me, and I feel like he pointed right at the rum and Coke. And he said, you have to quit that, is what he said. And he, of course, he had been nudging me along for a while that I was really sick and tired of it. That's all it took. That's all it took for me to quit. I quit the next day. He came and visited me on April 4th. On April 5th, the next day, I didn't have a drink. And I haven't had one since. That was April 5th of 2019. I didn't have any withdrawal. I had a headache for 10 days, but that was from the caffeine in the Coke, not from the alcohol. Was I tempted to drink? Oh, heck yeah. Satan would come along. Come on, you want to drink? No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I do not. I do not desire a drink. I've got something that I'm going to be blessed with if I obey God. And I was. I was blessed with children coming back into my life. It took 2 weeks after I quit drinking for my kids to communicate with me after not speaking to them for years. Years and years and years and years. I'm a miracle. I am a walking miracle, because watching these two people struggle with trying to not have this demon on their back has been an amazing experience to watch. One of them, the one that tried to commit suicide, even said to me, "Do you know what alcohol means, what the definition of it is?" And I said, "No." And they said, "Body killing spirit." That's what it is. Please pray for my family. I'm done talking about that now. I appreciate if you've watched this far, that I really do appreciate that. So now I'm just waiting for my potatoes to get done, and when they are, I'm going to show you how I'm going to finish off my dinner. Okay, we are completely vented here. I'm praying that the taters are done. Oh yeah, perfect. So I'm going to mash these. I want to get the peas and the mushrooms in here while they're really hot. Here's the mushrooms. In they go. I'm depending on the peas to be cooked by the potatoes and the mushrooms. So there's mushrooms and peas in here. Now I'm going to add some spices. Garlic. Mrs. Dash everything but the salt. Some salt. I added when I cooked, but I'm going to add a little bit more. Mix that around in here. I use this Country Crock plant butter almond oil. About a tablespoon. Okay, so I've got my butter in there. Apparently my mic wasn't turned on and it was plugged into the phone, so this is all muted right here. But I have to say that these potatoes with the peas and the mushrooms and the Mrs. Dash without salt, all of it tasted so good. The potatoes tasted super creamy. I highly recommend this for a side dish or a main dish. Have it with chicken, have it with steak. Then I added Parmesan cheese to it. I forgot to put that on there before I left the kitchen. Here I'm just ending the show by telling you that I really enjoyed having you come along and listen to my sad story, and I will see you next time.